welcome to my YouTube channel Srikan Gurukul. In the last video, we have already discussed the first 20 questions of General Awareness paper of ASO 2022. Particularly in this video, we shall discuss few more questions of this paper. We have already discussed the GSAN question of OCS 2020 prelim and also few questions of OCS 2019 prelim paper. One can watch those videos by visiting our channel. If you guys are still not subscribed us, kindly watch those videos and like, share, comment, and most importantly subscribe our channel for more such videos. Now let's start with the question number 21. The question is, which of the following is not a matched pair? And the options are Gulab Singh, Jammu, Dilip Singh, Punjab, Saha Suja, Rohilkhand, Wajid Ali Shah, Awadh. Now let's see who is Gulab Singh. Gulab Singh was the founder of Dogra dynasty and the first Maharaja of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. So this pair is correctly matched. Dulip Singh, who is Maharaja Dulip Singh? He was the last Sikh ruler of Punjab and this is also correctly matched. And Saha Suja was the second son of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan and he was the governor of Bengal, Odisha and had its capital at Dhaka. So he had no relation with Rohilkhand and this is the correct answer. And next the Wajid Ali Shah. Who is Wajid Ali Shah? Wajid Ali Shah was the 11th and the last king of Awadh. It is also correctly matched and the answer will be option C. Next question, which is not the matched pair? The option are Krishna Raja Udayar, Mysore, Nizamul Mulk, Asaf Jaha, Hyderabad, Govinda Chandra, Kachar, Jaman Shah, Peshawar. And the first option, that is Krishna Raja Udayar. Who is Krishna Raja Udayar? He was the 16th Maharaja of Kingdom of Mysore between 1714 to 1732. And this option is correctly matched because he was the Maharaja of Mysore. Nizamul Mulk Asaf Jaha. Who was Nizamul Mulk Asaf Jaha? He was the second Nizam of Hyderabad between 1762 to 1803 and this is also correctly matched. Then Govinda Chandra was an Indian king from Gahadwala dynasty and he ruled the Antarvedi country in which is present day Uttar Pradesh, including the major cities of Kanyakubja and Varanasi, and that's why the Govind Chandra had no relation with Kachar and this is the correct answer. And who is Jaman Shah? Jaman Shah Durrani was the third king of Durrani Empire, that is between 1793 to 1801 and Peshawar was the capital of Durrani Empire and it is also correctly matched. And the next question number 23. Clause 43 of the Charter Act of 1813 of the British Parliament concerned which of the following? Option A, law and order situation in India, education in India, foreign policy and trade relation in India, and intimation of Indian Renaissance. Then what is the clause 43 of Charter Act 18? As per the clause 43 of Charter Act 1813, the permitted grant of rupees 1 lakh from the surplus territorial revenue is for the revival and improvement of literature and encouragement of the non-natives of India and for the introduction and promotion of a knowledge of science among the inhabitants of British territories of India. And the correct answer will be the education in India. Question number 24. For colonial times in India, which of the following sequence is in proper order from the lowest to highest? And the correct answer will be C. That will be the correct sequence in proper order from lowest to highest. Munsif's court, Jilla court, Sadar Amin's court, Sadar Diwani Adalat. What is Munsif's court? Munsif's court is the court of the lowest order handling matters pertaining to the civil matters in the district. It is called Munsif's court. And what is Jilla court? Jilla court was functioned under a district judge. And what is Sadar Amin's court? Sadar Amin court was dealing with the matter relating to property dispute only. It is Sadar Amin's court. And Sadar Diwani Adalat, it was the highest civil court during colonial times. So it will be the proper sequence order, and the answer will be option C. Next, question number 25. Bhangi was a clan that ruled over part of which of the following? And the answer will be option D, that is Punjab. The Bhangi clan, that was their headquarters in a village near Amritsar, and they ruled over a part of Punjab, and the correct option will be Punjab. And question number 26. Ekam sat vipraha bahudha vadanti, that comes from which of the following? Mahabharata, Ramayana, Vedas and Brahmanas. And this statement from your, that is meaning one god is worshipped in different names, and it is an Upanishadic statement, and it comes from the Vedas. The correct answer will be Vedas. Question number 27. Deindustrialization was the result of which of the following? And the options are: an effort by the colonial rules to destroy India's economy, India's industry not being able to adjust to modern industrial production, lack of scientific and technical education in India, India not having easy access to petroleum sources. What is deindustrialization? Deindustrialization of India, it refers to a period of reduction in industrial based activities within Indian economy from 1757 to 1947. And then what will be the correct answer? That is the option A, that is an effort by the colonial rulers to destroy Indian economy. This is called deindustrialization. And question number 28. Which of the combination is correct? Let's see the option A, that is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was the editor of Pratap. He was not the editor of Pratap, so this option is not correct. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi wrote Hindi Swaraj. This is right. Binayak Damodar Savarkar founded the Free India Society. He was the founder of Free India Society. Jawaharlal Nehru founded the National Herald. It is also correct. Madan Mohan Malviya was the chairman of Hindustan Times. It is also correct. Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi was the editor of Pratap. So the option B will be the correct answer. Then question number 29. Which ruler was known as the Butt Sikan? Which ruler was known as the Butt Sikan? And the options are Alauddin Khalji, Sikandar Shah Miri, Sikandar Lodhi, Aurangzeb. And the answer will be Sikandar Shah Miri. Who was Sikandar Shah Miri? The 6th Sultan of Sahamiri dynasty of Kashmir is also known as Butt Sikan. That the answer will be Sikandar Shah Miri, who was known as Butt Sikan. And the 5 principles of Panchshils are substantially reiteration of which of the following? First, let's see what is five principles of Panchil. And the five it is signed between India and China, and the five principles are mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, mutual non-aggression, mutual non-interference in each other's internal affairs, equality and cooperation for mutual benefit, and peaceful existence. But the options are the UN Charter, the Charter of the League of Nations, and the Treaty of Berlin, and the Protocols of June. And the questions and the options are, they do not have any relation between the questions and the options here. Now let's see the options one by one. What is the UN Charter? UN Charter is the founding document of United Nations, and it has no relation to the Panchil. Now let's see the Charter of League of Nations. It has no relation with Panchil, UN Charter, and Charter of League of Nations. It included the Charter of League of Nations included the disarmament, preventing war through collective security, settling dispute between countries through negotiation and diplomacy, and improving global welfare. So it has also no relation with the Panchil. And the next option, that is the Treaty of Berlin. And Treaty of Berlin, it was a neutrality and non-aggression pact signed between Germany and Soviet Union, and it also no relation with Panchil. And the Protocols of June, what is Protocols of June? It is a fabricated anti-Semitic text with an purpose to describe a Jewish plan for global domination. So it was a Jewish plan for global domination. So this is also no relation with Panchil. Question number 31. From which constitution Indian constitution borrowed the provisions of single citizenship? From which constitution Indian constitution borrowed the provisions of single citizenships? The options are Australia, Canada, USSR, and British. From Australia, we borrowed the concept of from Australia we borrowed the concept of concurrent list, freedom of trade, and joint sitting of two houses. And from Canada we borrowed the federation with a strong center, and vesting of residuary powers in the center, appointment of the state governance by the center, advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. And from USSR we borrowed fundamental duties and ideals of justice, that is social, economical, and political. And from the British Constitution we have borrowed the parliamentary government, the rule of law, the legislative procedure, the bicameralism structure, and the single citizenship. And the answer will be, that is the British Constitution, that we have borrowed the concept of single citizenship. Question number 32. Who or which among the following has been given the power by the Constitution of India to impose reasonable restriction on the fundamental rights? The options are President of India, Parliament, Supreme Court, and High Courts. And the reasonable restriction on the fundamental right are itself within the fundamental right of our Constitution, and only the Parliament of India has the power to impose the restriction on fundamental right? Hence the answer will be Parliament. And question number 33, Article 21A refers to which of the following? The options are right to freedom, right to religion, right to education, right against exploitation. Article 21A, it was inserted in the Constitution of India by 86th Constitutional Amendment Act in 2002, and it was to provide free and compulsory education, free and compulsory education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years, as a fundamental right, and the correct answer will be the right to education. Question number 34, which of the rights deals with the right to vote and to be elected in India? In India, a citizen of 18 years has a constitutional right to vote. According to Indian Constitution, all citizens above the age of 18 in the country have the right to vote. Hence, the answer will be, it is a constitutional right. Let's see what is a fundamental right. Fundamental rights are the essential human rights that are offered to every citizen irrespective of caste, race, creed, place of birth, religion or gender. According to our constitution, we enjoyed 6 types of fundamental rights. Those are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. And what is a natural right? Natural rights are those that are not dependent on laws or customs of any particular culture or government, and those are universal and cannot be repealed by human laws. And what is a constitutional right? These are the rights that are these are the protections and the liberties guaranteed to the people by the constitution. And what are the legal rights? Legal rights are those rights that are accepted and protected by a law, that is abided by a law. And the answer will be option C, that is a constitutional right. Then question number 35, who or which of the following can abolish a state legislative council? Options are Parliament, Governor, President and State Assembly. According to the Article 169 of the Constitution of India, Parliament of India can create or abolish the State Legislative Council of a state if that the state legislature passes a resolution for that with a special majority. Then only the Parliament has that power to create or abolish. The option A, that is the answer, that is Parliament. As of now, there is only 6 states in India, they have the State Legislative Council. Who are they? They are Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Telangana. Only these 6 states have Legislative Council: Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Telangana. Next question, which of the following articles of the Constitution of India refers to the proportional representation by means of single transferable vote? That is the proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. And the options are Article 53, Article 54, Article 54A, Article 55 of 3. Then what does Article 53 states? The Article 53 states that the executive power of the union shall be vested in the President of India. So it is not the answer, because it states that the executive power of unions that shall be vested in the President. And then Article 54 and Article 54 says about the electoral college in the election of President. It says about electoral college. And Article 54A, it states that the electoral college will be consist of all elected member of both house of the parliament. And Article 50 subclause 3, 55 subclause 3, it states that the election of the president shall be held in accordance with this system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. And this will be the answer, that is Article 55 subclause 3. Question number 37. In which year did the Constitution 99th Amendment Act come into force? The options are 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. And the 99th Constitutional Amendment Act that came into force in 2014. And what was this? It was called for the setting up of the National Judicial Commission, and this amendment replaced the collegium system of appointment of judges with the National Judicial Appointment Commission for the appointment of judges. So that is the NJSC, National Judicial Appointment Commission. Question number 38. Which of the following statement is not correct? Which of the statement is not correct? And the statement are: Statement A, that the chairman of the UPSC shall ineligible for further employment under government of India or any of the state. And this statement is correct, because the chairman of UPSC is not eligible for further any employment under government of India. A member of the UPSC is eligible for appointment as chairman of the UPSC or chairman of any state of commission. It is also a correct statement. The chairman of the state commission shall be eligible for appointment as a member of chairman of the UPSC or as chairman of any other state. And this is also a correct statement. And the last statement, it is a member of the state commission will be eligible for any other employment under the government of India or of a state. And this statement is not correct, because the member of the state commission, he is also not eligible for any other employment. So this will be your answer. Question number 39. Which of the following amendments has repealed Articles 19(1), 1 subclause F, 19(1)F and Article 31? And the options are 42nd Amendment, 43rd Amendment, 44th Amendment, 73rd Amendment. And the Article 19(1)F and the Article 31, they both are repealed from the Indian Constitution by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act in 1978, and both the articles were related to property right. Property rights. And the question number 40. Who among the following appoints Comptroller and Auditor General of India? The options are President, Prime Minister, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Finance Minister of India. And the Comptroller and Auditor General of India is appointed by the President of India by a warrant under his hand and seal. And it is the correct answer will be the President of India. And this is it for this session. In the upcoming videos, we shall come up with few more questions of ASO 2022, and OCS 2019 and 2018 prelim questions very soon. If you like the video, kindly like, share, comment and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.